In our village, there was a boy everyone called the Quiet One. Not because he could not speak, but because no one ever listened. His name was Kojo. Kojo was the last child of 7, in a house where food was never enough. Being last meant learning hunger early. When food was served, everyone ate first. Kojo ate what remained. Sometimes nothing at all. No one said it was intentional. But patterns do not need intention to hurt. Our village sat between dry roads and tall grass. Tin roofs reflected the sun. Evenings were filled with smoke from firewood and the sound of elders telling stories under the open sky. Children ran freely, but Kojo walked carefully, always aware of his place. At school, he sat at the back of the classroom. His uniform was faded, his books were shared, and his voice was rarely heard. Teachers called on the confident children, the loud ones who raised their hands quickly. Kojo learned early that being quiet made you invisible. At home, his mother worked endlessly, waking before dawn and sleeping long after night fell. His father spoke little, carrying his worries in silence. When money finished, patience often finished with it. Kojo watched all of this and said nothing. He learned that asking questions brought trouble. Asking for food annoyed people. Asking for school fees embarrassed his parents. Asking for help made others uncomfortable. So Kojo stopped asking. Instead, he watched closely, listened carefully, and remembered everything. When his older brothers left for the city, they promised to send money home. At first, small amounts came, then nothing. When his sisters married, they promised to return often. Life took them away. Kojo stayed behind, watching seasons change and learning how absence feels. One evening, after a long day at school, Kojo returned home to find the cooking pot empty. His mother avoided his eyes and told him to sleep, saying tomorrow would be better. That night, Kojo lay awake, his stomach tight and his thoughts heavy. It was that night he made a decision, the quiet kind that changes a life without noise. From then on, Kojo woke before dawn. He fetched water for neighbors, carried firewood, and worked on nearby farms before going to school. Sometimes he was paid with food, sometimes with small coins. He never complained. He never announced his struggle. Hunger became familiar, but it also made him strong. At school, hunger sharpened his focus. While others played, Kojo read. While others complained, Kojo studied. Learning became his escape. One teacher noticed him, not because he spoke up, but because his work spoke for him. She gave him old books and quiet encouragement. Kojo never forgot that kindness. Years passed, and Kojo finished school. There was no celebration, no feast. When he left the village, he carried a small bag, a folded shirt, and lessons learned through silence. The city welcomed him with noise and rejection. Jobs turned him away. Rent swallowed his savings. Hunger returned, but this time he understood it. He worked nights and studied during the day. He slept when he could. Some days, exhaustion nearly defeated him. Some nights, he thought of the empty pot back home and wondered if he should return. Pride stopped him. Not the loud kind, but the quiet voice that said if he went back now, he might never leave again. Kojo stayed. He learned skills slowly. He failed many times. He succeeded quietly. While others spent loudly, Kojo saved carefully. While others showed off, Kojo built his future patiently. Life did not change suddenly. It shifted gradually, almost unnoticed. When Kojo finally returned to the village, many people did not recognize him. Not because he looked wealthy, but because they had never truly seen him before. The house was older. The pot was still small. His parents had aged, and silence filled rooms that were once noisy with children. Kojo did not announce his achievements. He fixed the leaking roof. He paid school fees for children in the village. He filled the cooking pot until everyone ate well. For the first time in his life, Kojo did not eat last. One evening, his mother watched him quietly and said he had suffered too much. Kojo smiled gently and told her he had learned too much. Kojo never became loud. He never chased praise. His life became the answer to neglect, to silence, to being overlooked. He learned that sometimes the child who eats last learns patience first, and patience can build a future. In every village, there is a Kojo, quiet, overlooked, watching. If you are that person, do not rush your season, and if you know one, see them. Life has a way of remembering those who were once forgotten. This is a real kind of story. Follow for more stories they never told us.